I have to have time to think. I can't just get the money like that.
Hi, Miss Harper.
Hello, Mike.
I thought I was going to hear from you, Miss Harper.
What about?
I want to get busy on that roof of yours before we get busy.
Oh, well, we'll talk about it when Mr. Harper gets home.
Okay.
You should have taken my car. Turn left here. There's less traffic.
This ought to be deserted enough.
My son worked here last summer. Worked very hard. You wouldn't know about that, would you? Sold hamburgers. Saved $40. At least he earned it.
Do you never get away from your family?
No. But Edna B. wouldn't care where she slept just as long as she was up there. She isn't hard to manage. B. isn't like that. Edna, I'm the first to appreciate that you're filled up at Christmas, but B. hasn't been feeling well. No, she isn't sick, but I want to get her away from here. February. No, Edna, you... What? Operator? My three... Oh, hold on, Edna. I have to get some more change. Hold on. I need some change. I'm in the middle of a phone conversation.
I've got some time, think.
I think I'll need another quarter.
Less nicotine, less tobacco stand. Nice. Do you sell many of these?
Filter holders? Tons of them.
Wouldn't it be simpler if you didn't sell the cigarettes?
Are you with Mrs. Harper?
Yes.
Well, these are hers.
Oh, thank you.
One thing I can't make out. If it's 2 or 3 cans of tooth powder.
I don't know.
I'll make it 3. All right?
All right. I'll take one of these.
Charge?
Well, these are charged. I'll pay for that.
Oh, you have
Mrs. Harper.
Hello. Did you remember to put my father-in-law's razor blades?
Did we? Yes. And here's your change. And 3 makes $1.
You ready?
Yes.
Goodbye, Mrs. Harper. Goodbye, Mr. Cut your wheels. That's it.
Was your telephone call successful? Did you arrange anything?
I wasn't calling about the money. I have an aunt in Tahoe. I wanted to look after B for a while.
I thought you might have changed your mind about getting in touch with your husband. Will you be doing that?
No. I told you I can't do that.
Why?
It may be weeks before I can reach him.
I wouldn't think there was any place that remote.
He's traveling.
You can cable him on a boat, on a train.
What do you expect me to do? Cable, send money? I'm being blackmailed? My husband will get in touch with me as soon as he can.
I'm afraid we can't wait that long.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to. I wouldn't even consider trying to raise the money if B weren't so... Well, if she wouldn't... Well, one has to be careful. Children dramatize things so much.
In this case, she's justified.
That's ridiculous. Her letters mean nothing. You and I, we both know that.
Nevertheless, you're anxious that the police shan't see them.
Only because it would make her feel...
There's the police.
They'll be looking for the one who killed Darby. Now, if they should see those letters...
Wednesday, Mr. Donnelly, please. The banks are closed over the weekend. There's nothing I can do.
Too far off.
And the car, I've already told you, I can't take the car to Los Angeles again. It'll make my family wonder. It's just impossible for me to get away so soon again on my own.
You're quite a prisoner, aren't you?
I don't feel like one. Wednesday, Mr. Donnelly.
In the years I've been with Nagel, I've seen him handle blackmail deals. Believe me, Mrs. Harper, it's best that you do this through me. My partner's not always as patient as I am.
Partner? I don't believe you have a partner. You're on your own. You might at least have the courage to admit it.
No, I'm not on my own. We're all involved with each other one way or another. You have your family. I have my Nagel.
How can you say that? You and your Mr. Nagel, if he exists, are just a couple of blackmailers held together by a common interest in cheating people. I wouldn't try to raise the money. It's just that Bea... Well, it would be such a shock to her.
She's lucky to have a mother like you.
Everyone has a mother like me. You probably had one, too.
When should I come for the money?
I'll have to get in touch with you.
I'll call you tonight.
Don't you understand? You can't call me. I'll do the best I can. I'll try every way. Then I'll send it to you, but just give me until Wednesday. I'll know by then what I can do.
I'll see about it. Would you like to have some lunch now?
With you? No.
It was perfectly safe with me.
Just drop me on the other side.
How will you get home?
Don't worry, I'll manage.
There is a Nagel. I give you my word.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Harper. Thank you very much.
Sir, we couldn't help any more, Lieutenant. But nobody up at our house ever heard of him.
Now, we'll see you again, Mr. Harper.
You know, it had me completely fooled. I figured he was killed up in L.A. and then dumped down here.
Well, we know it didn't happen that way, Mr. Harper.
You mean because you know he was killed with an anchor?
Well, that and some other things, yes, Mr. Harper.
Huh?
Think he was murdered right here in Balboa,
Well,
Lieutenant?
maybe, all right.
Well, if it happens to be that way, Lieutenant, we'll give you all the help we can. You see, when I was a young man in the Army, I was always interested in crime detection.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Harper.
You're
We'll see you
welcome.
again. We'll see you again.
Goodbye, Lieutenant. Goodbye now.
Come on, Shorty.
Goodbye. Hey, come on.
Here we go. Okay,
Cast on.
Cast on.
Cast on. Go now. Come ahead.
Good morning,
All right, come on, you kids. I think you better get on over the program. Practice all over. Come on now, no lagging behind there. Come on.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, we had a little excitement. The police just left.
You missed it, Mother.
The police?
About that Darby. Routine questioning.
What'd they want to know?
Oh, if anyone in the house knew him or had ever heard of him. No, it is rather an odd case. I can't figure what that type of man would have been doing in this neck of the woods.
We were grilled.
My darling, you shouldn't be here. Go home. And I think the rest of you better go, too.
Want to come up to the house? I got some new records.
No, go to someone else's house.
I like the Lieutenant, but I'd rather be a fireman.
Come on.
Why did the police come here, Father? After all, they should know what the man was. Why are they checking private homes?
Oh, they seem to believe that he might have been involved with a family in the neighborhood.
Why?
Well, he was killed with an anchor.
How do they know it was an anchor?
The shape of the wound. Besides, they know the body was taken into the swamp by a small boat. The small boat had to come from someplace around here.
Have they any ideas?
No, I don't suppose they'd tell if they did. You know, somebody saw you out there that morning.
What?
Yeah, two fellows fishing. The lieutenant wanted to talk to you.
Why?
Oh, to find out if you'd seen anybody. I told them you hadn't or you would have mentioned it.
Why are they so interested in anyone being on the water at that hour?
They know that it was about that time that Darby's body was moved into the swamp.
This is Harper.
I didn't see anyone.
This is Harper.
Sybil's calling you, Lucia.
Telephone.
Oh. I'm coming. Thanks. Hello? Hello, Mr. Dunn.
That Mr. Downey?
Yes.
Ask him for dinner some night.
All right, Father. What is it?
I understand you can't talk. Look now, I just called to tell you that he won't wait till Wednesday. He wants the money no later than Monday. And there is a Nagel. I'm afraid there's very much a Nagel. You don't believe me? Listen to me. Listen. If you could get half of it, you don't have to raise... I already told Nagel I wouldn't be wanting my share. And I'd like you to know, too, that if I had the money, I'd pay him off and that'd be the end of it. Are you there? Did you hear what I said? I wish you would believe me. I wish things could have been different in many ways. Only one good thing came of it. I met you. Which way did you come into town? I'll meet you at the terminal.
Hey, where's the game tonight?
I don't know. I'm not playing.
Tell him the game will be held in room 420 tonight. Talk to her?
Yes?
She'll have the money Monday?
She'll try.
What do you give me that she'll try business for? I told you what to tell her. Let's cut out the horsing around. Maybe I better go down there and talk to her.
I'm handling this. You lay off. You're not going near her.
I'm not, huh?
No, you're not.
You know, this lady's not in your class, Martin. I often think you get mad at me because I remind you of what you are. You're not respectable, Martin. Relax, take it easy.
Plus payment on house, plus taxes, plus telephone bill, plus piano bill. Plus electric bill, plus water bill.
Come in. Mrs. Harper, you hardly touched the thing at dinner tonight. I thought maybe you'd like this.
Thanks. Sybil, I didn't put the things away that I got in town this morning. Would you please?
Yes.
How do people put aside money so they have it when they need it?
Christmas sure makes little numbers out of big ones, doesn't it?
Sybil, we've got to cut down on the lights. That would...
Well, I mean, we're always leaving the lights on, and the meat bill, Sybil.
No. I can cancel that suit I ordered.
Oh, we could watch it a little more, Mrs. Harper. This wasn't on the list. Did you buy the cigarette holder?
No, I didn't. I'll take it back.
Good night, Mrs. Harper.
Good.